In today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys how I lost over $2 million in the course of 2 days trading the futures markets. You might say, Mike, the markets only went up. It's impossible. You could not have lost that much money. Keep in mind, we did have a presidential election this week, and we have a new sitting president. And with the president that was elected, there's likely going to be new policies implemented, and the stock market is absolutely cheering it. If we look out here on the 30-minute chart, it's been nothing but up, 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 up and away, can't stop, won't stop, continues up. So how did I lose over $2 million? Well, it's very simple. Now, first, we'll talk about the first $950,000 that was lost. And that was essentially thanks to the trade copier. Now, this is 100% my fault. I am blaming nobody but myself. But on Monday, I decided, you know what? Instead of every time I open up the platform, having to, click through all the funded accounts that I had, then I said, you know what? I'm just going to save it to the workspace and move on. However, that ended up being a bad mistake. Now, here's where I made the big faux pas, right? When the market was rocketing up through the moon, I said, you know what? I'm going to play around here just a bit, and I'm going to go into Sim. Now, instead of clicking Sim 101, I clicked Sim PA account. Now, the Sim PA account is the account that I have all the funded accounts linked to. Now, if you look right over here in the chart trader, what do we see? We see where it says Sim, and I could not see the rest of where it said Sim PA. Again, 100% my fault. I take responsibility for it. Now, as we had the elections coming in, the market kept rocketing up. And somewhere around this time period here, I said, you know what? This market has to pull back at some point. And I just did it with a sim account, no stop loss, nothing, and just put a target down there. I want to see what would happen. Would the market actually hit that? Well, you know what? The next day, I was met with this email right here. We are so sorry. Your performance PA account was closed today. Essentially, what happened was it was linked. So I lost essentially 19 PA accounts, as you can see in the email where Apex sent me 19 emails. So I lost 19 funded accounts. Now, each of those accounts were valued at $50,000 plus whatever profit I already had baked into it. Times that by 19, that's $950,000. Poof, gone. However, wait, it gets even worse than that. Then, in case you guys have been under a rock or something else, Fast Track closes down, and I kept warning people about this on the nightly streams. They had all the red flags, no credit cards, no Ninja, no Trade Evade. And I kept telling people, I don't think that business model is going to be sustainable. But everybody in the chat saying, hey, come on board, we're getting paid, yada, yada, yada. I took the bait, and we can see right here, I essentially bought 4 accounts, gave them $987. Then I said, hey, I like the way things are working out. Went ahead about a week later and said, you know what? Let me go ahead and buy another 16 accounts. So I had over $4,000 invested with Fast Track Trading, yanked rug pull. Now, if we look at what they had to say on their website, it essentially says that we can send refunds at fasttracktrading.net. However, since Fast Track was not paying out their traders for quite some time, that was also a problem. Now, I thought once they did the first rug pull, they changed the rules. Maybe they'd be around for a little bit longer. However, at that point, I did not want to recommend anybody to Fast Track. And I even told you guys they could go bust belly up. I just didn't think I just did not think it was going to be a rug pull this way. Now, just to be clear, I have never requested a payout from Fast Track from a funded account or as an affiliate. Now, if we come over and look at $50,000 times 20 Fast Track accounts, that's another $1 million. Poof. Now, this one, since I was trading it with Quant Tower, was not linked to the trade copier. So this was lost, I believe, the very next day. However, there's more because that would only add up to $1,950,000. Now, I was lucky that one of my funded accounts was saved thanks to when I saved the trade copier, I forgot to select one of the accounts. So that was saved. However, it's not over with there yet because now I received this email from My Funded Futures on the same day that I received that devastating news from Apex. And it essentially says, unfortunately, our account monitor system has detected that your My Funded Futures challenge account has violated one or more of our challenge rules. And that was the 25K static account, which is kind of like a direct funded type of account. Now, it doesn't just stop there either, because right here, you can see I had a sim funded account also went poof, just like that with that one simple little mix up. So that's why it's important. We always need to pay attention when we are trading, regardless if it's in sim or it's in live. But those of you that were trading the S&P and you guys were long, or even better yet, those of you that have been involved in Tesla, I want to give you guys a big round of applause. Congratulations on that. And I've been telling people for quite some time, diversify your money across prop firms. I already had my funded futures maxed out with 3 funded accounts. I have Apex maxed out with 20 PA accounts, or should I say I had Apex maxed out with 20 funded accounts. Now I'm working on the process of rebuilding up those accounts. And I think it's a very good idea to diversify across multiple prop firms. Now, if you do want to trade with Apex or My Funded Futures, make sure you use promo code Mike at checkout. It'll ensure you get the best deal out there.